Hey guys, today we have this Canon Pixma iX6820. We're going to go over the paper feed issue. So if your printer is not taking the paper in, that's causing you a lot of frustration, and you do not want that. You want your printer to go ahead and print and do whatever it needs to do. So let's just go over a couple of things that we can do to get rid of that problem. And that's usually not going to be the things that the manufacturer will display. Usually when you put in no paper problem, it'll tell you just to put paper in there, and you obviously have that. So let's take a look. Alright, so we need to, this is where the paper is fed into this Canon Pixma iX6820 printer. Let's remove the paper and take a look inside of this paper tray. That's the first thing that you need to do, is make sure there's nothing in there. So to get a better view, we're just going to go ahead and open this cover. That gives us a little bit more view right there inside of the tray in here. And what I recommend is to have either, well, this one doesn't really need a flashlight. You can always look in here. Let me see here. So you can look inside the tray, inside this unit here, and see if there's anything in there. For example, if you had a pen stuck in there, that would cause a lot of problems. It wouldn't take any paper. If you had a paper clip in there, you do not want it in there. So just take that out. Be careful not to break anything or get anything out of the way when you're doing that. If you have a little piece of staple or a paper clip, use a magnet or something, or just be very careful not to slide it further into the printer. May cause you more problems there. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is definitely the roller. The roller is located right under this little tab right here. And I'm going to flip the printer around so you can see better. So if we look at the printer from the back, the roller is right here, right where my finger is. You can barely see it. Let me remove this to give you a better view. So I removed the tray just to give you a better view of this, but you do not need to remove the tray. You will get easy access to here. This is the roller that I'm talking about. So you can just spin the printer when the printer is off, unplugged definitely. You can see how that whole roller, it spins. If you touch the plastic piece, it'll just spin, and you can just put some alcohol swab over the rubber part and just keep spinning it, and that'll clean it. Also, you can use a paper towel, which I'm fine with it, but alcohol swab usually is the one that isn't going to rip apart. Or if you have those napkins that don't leave any paper residue, that would be the best. If you're using a paper towel, just go ahead and spray some window cleaner on it, or any cleaning solution that's not very harsh. And just like I said, keep it over the roller and spin the plastic roller. In this case, this is the alcohol swab. These cost about 100 pieces, cost about $2 or $3 in a pharmacy in the diabetic section. So just a hint. So we're just gonna put this. Don't let the swab just fall into the printer, because that'll give you another problem. So you can either staple it to a business card, or that's what I usually do. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and just keep it without being stapled. So what I'm doing is just holding, I'm sorry, let me get my fingers out of the way of the camera. So I'm just holding the swab, alcohol swab, right over the rubber roller, and I'm spinning. So you can see I'm just spinning with the other hand, the other finger, and just kind of going back and forth. Let me remove this. You can see that I went over the whole thing. You can see it's shiny, it's still a little bit wet. I have some residue on my swab here, and that's probably what you're going to see if you're having a paper feed issue. So if you went through that and it didn't really do much, we have a video where you can remove the whole top of the printer, and you can look further into the printer where the problem is. But These two things should be what will get you back in business. Okay, so I'll just keep the camera rolling for when I put this back on. Like I said, you do not need to remove it. It's not going to help you much with access. But if you have removed it, you're just going to slide one side in, and then you're going to kind of push in the middle while pushing to one side. That'll give it some wiggle room to get in here, and it's in. So we got that paper tray back in. After you've cleaned it, give it a couple minutes for the roller to dry, load your paper, and you should be good to go. Don't forget to like, comment in the section below, and subscribe to our channel. Have a great day.